Audiobooks for Everyone presents Metamorphosis by Franz Kafka. Full book summary. Gregor Samsa, a 20-something traveling salesman, wakes up one morning to find that he has inexplicably transformed into a giant insect. Kafka never specifies exactly what kind, but it's often imagined as a cockroach or beetle. He's shocked, confused, and unable to move properly in his new body. Despite this grotesque transformation, his first concern isn't fear or confusion, it's the fact that he's late for work. Gregor is the main financial provider for his family, his aging parents and younger sister, Greta. His job is difficult and unrewarding, but he endures it out of duty. As he struggles to get out of bed, his manager arrives at the house to scold him for his absence. Gregor tries to speak through the door, but his voice has become unintelligible. Eventually, he manages to open the door, revealing his monstrous appearance. The sight horrifies his family and the manager, who flees in terror. Gregor is forced back into his room, injured and bleeding after his father strikes him. From that point forward, Gregor is isolated in his room. He cannot communicate and is treated more like a thing than a person. His once loving family grows increasingly ashamed of him. Only Greta initially shows compassion. She brings him food, cleans his room, and tries to understand his needs. But even her kindness fades over time. Gregor's physical state deteriorates. He hides under furniture, avoids being seen, and loses his taste for food. As weeks pass, the family faces growing financial strain without Gregor's income. They take on jobs. His father becomes a bank messenger, his mother sews clothing, and Greta takes a sales job. To make ends meet, they rent a room to 3 boarders. Gregor begins to realize that his presence has become a burden. His room is increasingly neglected, filled with trash and unwanted furniture. When he accidentally shows himself to the boarders one evening, they react with disgust and threaten to leave without paying. That incident becomes the final straw for the family. Greta, once his closest ally, now declares that the creature is no longer her brother and must be gotten rid of. Her words devastate Gregor, who slowly returns to his room. Feeling unwanted, unloved, and in pain, he lies down and quietly dies during the night. The next morning, the cleaning lady finds his corpse and casually disposes of it. Upon learning of his death, the family experiences immense relief. They take the day off, go for a tram ride to the countryside, and talk about their future with a strange sense of optimism. Greta, in particular, is described as blooming into adulthood, and the story ends with the family looking forward to better days ahead. Final thought? Kafka never explains why Gregor transforms. That's part of the story's surreal and existential tone, emphasizing not the cause, but the consequences. The Metamorphosis is a haunting portrayal of how society and even loved ones can discard those who no longer serve a purpose.